Welcome back to the colouring zone. My name is Helena. So today I'm going to be filming my haul video for part of December and also January as well. So there are quite a few items that are Christmas presents, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. So yeah, I'll get going. So the first item is a Christmas present from my little sister. And she bought me these. So these, I'm just going to turn them over. So I store them upside down. Zucchini Kitty here on YouTube, she also stores them upside down, and I believe that's the correct way of doing it to ensure that the ink's basically at the top of it, so when you do go to use them, you know, the ink's already there. Whereas if you did it this way, then the ink is just going to sink all the way to the bottom. What I can do, if I open it up like this, is this going to work? This might not work. Oh yeah. So these are the beautiful colours. Now I have written on the back of them, oh no, I haven't written on the back of them actually, but what I have done is I have swatched them out. So this leads me on to the next thing as well. So I brought the Ruby Charms colours, big book of colour charts. I can't remember whether I featured this in another haul video. It's not coming to me, but anyway, so I purchased this from Amazon, and then I went to a shop and got it spiral bound. I did consider buying the you know, the American version, the artist version, but actually it would have been quite a lot of money. So I thought this was a cheaper option, and actually it was really inexpensive for me to get this done. It did take me quite a while to find somewhere though that did it. But anyway, so if I go to the index, so I now have all of the colours, which I've been meaning to swatch out all of them, but what I have done is I've swatched out the ones that I was gifted by my little sister, so I can show you the colours. And I have also written which kit they're from as well. So anyway, I'm really excited about having these editions, and I believe I've now got the entire collection, although I have seen that they do have 2 more colours, I think. I don't tend to buy them in the bigger pads just because I worry that they'll dry out before I even get to use them. So I do like going for the mini ones, and you know, I use them in my colouring books, so I don't really cover massive areas, and even if I did, the minis fare me quite well. So yeah, so those are the first items. I'm just going to flip this over and move this out of the way. So I am yet to put a little card in the window. I'll just show you one that I've already done. So this is how I typically store them. So I can see all the colours, and I just find it easier doing it that way. So yeah, so my plan is to get another one of these tins, because I have got some that are loose. I say loose, they're in a little basket, but I do want them to be all like this, so then it's just easier to pick my colours. So yes, those are those ones. I'm just going to use this opportunity to put them back in the right place, because I have had them out wanting to show you guys in my haul video. So, and carrying on with the theme, so I did buy these. Now these are by Spectrum Noir, I believe, and these are the rounded ones. So I have got one to hand. I've not really had a chance completely to play with them, so I do need to get round to that. I still prefer the actual makeup brushes, but you know, obviously with anything you need to have practice with it. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of use out of these. So those are those ones. Now the other thing going along with the distress ink theme is these little Dabba things. Now these worked absolutely brilliant. I used one last night, and I used it for a stencil on a page. So yeah, you can put them on like that, or I just tended to do that, to be honest. My nails are quite long, so yeah, I didn't really want to be pushing down on my nails. So yeah, so I'm going to pop that on there, back in there. So there's 40 in here, is that right? I might get another one, but we'll see. I did shop around because there seems to be a real variety of price points for these things. So those are those ones. I'm going to pop these in with my Distress ink box, so they're all nice and tidy away. Now these items are they're just little items. These were really inexpensive. These cost me 50p. But if you look how they're not obviously they're not very good quality. I paid 50p for them. But I think because they're quite hard, I was pressing a bit too hard on them when I was using soft pastels on a page. So I was creating lines, but I'm still hopeful that they will work for what I need them for with regards to soft pastels, and I'm sure there's other uses for them as well. But they are very, very inexpensive ones. I did try going to like a discount store to see if they had them in like big packets, and I couldn't find any. So I also got these. I'm not sure whether I am going to use these for makeup or not. I might do, or I could just use them for some backgrounds. These are just little pads. Now these are from a discount store. It's called Chaplin's, and it's near where my family live when we were visiting. So yeah, so I got these and I'm quite pleased with them. I've used these for soft pastels, and to be honest, it didn't really last very long. And I don't think these are, you know, I think you could probably wash them out, but I'm thinking that it might be that I do continue using these ones. Oh, sorry guys, it was the postman. Nothing interesting, nothing colouring related, unfortunately. Yeah, so these are just cotton pads, and I bought some for myself, for my face, and then I bought some for my art as well. But yeah, I don't think these are really going to work. Maybe I'm too heavy-handed with them. But I did like the idea of using something that's reusable rather than one use. But anyway, so trying to think about the planet, but failing really on that front. But yeah, I'm sure I will use them for things. And actually what I did is I cut one in half. I'm not sure where the other half has gone. So those are those items. Now I also got some paint brushes from the shop. It's like a discount shop, and I'm quite intrigued with these. I haven't used them yet, as you can see. So yeah, I've not come across these. So it says Crafter's Choice, and this is Royal and Langnickel. So I got different sizes. So yeah, I think this one here is going to be great for small little details. And I also got these. So I don't know of this brand. Now this is a 3D glitter paint. So this is gold, and the other one is silver, which I will just go and grab out. I thought I could show you on camera because I've not actually swatched these out yet. So, and I would quite like to use them on a page. So if I just do it quickly, is it coming out? I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to see that. But there's sparkle. There's some sparkle. So that's the silver one. I've got a terrible habit, guys. I'm going to write the name of it because I will. I won't do it, and then I'll come back and think, what was that? So this is the silver glitter 3D in silver, and then I also have the gold one. So yeah, I'm not sure whether it would be see, that seems to have been like there's a real clump of something. It's probably just my technique, but so those are those ones. Yeah, I'm doing a Hannah Carl's on page at the moment, so I'm hoping to be able to add the silver one, I think. But yeah, that one there is quite clumpy. But then you could smooth it out with your finger. But yeah, so those are those ones. Yeah, it's terrible news, isn't it, about Hannah Carl's on. I really hope she's okay. I don't know whether you guys are aware, but she's been diagnosed with a brain tumour, which is just absolutely awful. Yeah. And I know that there is actually a hashtag. I think it's called Prayers for Hannah or something. So any page that you do is to hashtag to show our support for what she's going through. But anyway, so those are those two. Now I'm going to leave that to dry. So I'm going to put that to one side. These here are from the Art Spirits. Now I also bought some spares because you know me, I like having spares. This Mirror Dust one is my absolute favourite. This is not a standard set, this is a customised set. As you can see, I plonked like a load of water on that, it fell on it. But yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous paints and I cannot wait to use them more. So those are those ones. Now on the same line as paints, that's watercolour paints. So you might have seen actually in my part one, my collection of watercolours. I can't remember when I filmed it, to be honest, but I got these from my mum and dad for Christmas, which is just absolutely amazing. So these are Renaissance colours and they're West End and they are the colour shifts. So they do have a slight smell to them. So I bought these ones from honeybee pigments. And look how cute the swatch card is. It's absolutely lovely. So these have got a very strong smell to them. Now I haven't noticed it before with other paints. And I don't know whether it's just because, well, I don't know, I'm just not very observant or smell observant. But yeah, so these have got a very, it's like a clove smell. Yeah, it's quite strong. I've noticed that it's when I first open it, but then saying that the Renaissance, it's obviously to do with how they make the paints up. So those are those ones. And do you know what, guys, I treated myself and I actually have bought quite a few more of this lady's paints. So they will be on the way very soon. So yeah, those are those ones. I'm absolutely spoiled, I know. And then with some Christmas money, I bought myself these ones. So I was really annoyed with myself. There was a little bit of paper that was on here, and when I flipped it, it actually stuck onto it, which is just so annoying. But anyway, it is what it is. But I absolutely adore these paints. So those are those ones. So these are the spare ones that I got, and then these two are new colours to me. So this is yellow gold from the Art Spirits, and then this one here is pale gold. So my plan is, I did get some interest, so a lovely lady did reach out to me after I asked whether any of you guys would be interested in me swatching out all of my beautiful gorgeous paints on camera and seeing a swatch so they're like side by side, because I have got a bit of a collection going now, and it would be nice to have them all sort of on one swatch sheet, and I think it would be so fun to do. So those are some spare ones plus the two that I don't already have. So I'm really glad about having those. It's a lot of paints, guys, but you know, it's Christmas on my birthday, so it's got to be done. So those are those ones, guys. Now the next item, I've had so much fun using these. Now these were sent to me by the lovely Chocola. I hope I'm saying that right. So these are 20 acrylic paint markers. Now they are water based and they are the extra fine tip. And I really like the packaging. Like, it's great. The only thing is I have been using them a lot, as you can see. So I'm constantly taking the lid on and off. So maybe this isn't going to last forever and I need to put them somewhere, maybe in like an actual case perhaps. But yeah, they're absolutely beautiful colours. I've swatched them out and I've swatched them on this sheet here. I don't know whether this is dry, guys, to be honest. It's not. No, it's not quite. So this is the packaging from Honeybee Pigment. I just wanted to show you because look how beautiful it is and the effort that goes into it. So you open it up and it's all purple and the little stickers, and it says Helena, lovely writing, and then it's got a bit of information about the paints itself. So there's that one, and then it also came with some stickers. Look how beautiful these are. These are absolutely gorgeous. So I am gonna put these in my little sticker collection. And there's also the Honeybee Pigments. So as I said, I have ordered some more. And there's obviously a little business card. Just the attention to detail is just brilliant. So these are the ones that I purchased, and then these two, that is a lot of pigment there, bless her, very generous. So there was a bit of a note on this one to say use on black paper, and I've written black pepper, which I find really funny. So yes, so which is absolutely great. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to using these more. I have used them in on a page, so you will see that in my completed pages. So those are those ones. Now I'm just going to move this out of the way, guys. I don't want to lose these stickers. Where can I put them? It's going to be safe. I'm going to put them in my little pot, I think. So yeah, beautiful packaging. attention to detail there. So back to the Watercolours. Now, what I would say is the caps do not match the paint on a couple of them. Like this one here, that looks red to me, but it really is not red, the colour inside it. And they have got like some system in there, but then some of them are sort of like a little bit stuck. You can hear that, can't you? So it has got some sort of like ball bearing in it. But yeah, I've been absolutely loving using these. I have used them as like a base, and then gone over with pencil Bambino crayons over the top. So you will hear me speak about these quite a lot on my completed pages. In fact, you know what, I am going to show you, I'll show you a page just to give you an idea. So for this lovely lady, Tinkerbell, I used the paints for the hair and also this dress, and then went over it with Bambino crayons, I think. So I'm really pleased with the outcome. And yeah, they're really fun to use. Obviously larger spaces, you know, you could use them for larger spaces, but it's going to take you a lot longer. Let me just grab the swatches for them. So these are the colours. Now I would say some of them have got like almost like a bit of a sheen to them, and I don't know whether, I'm not sure, some of them have it and some of them don't. I've not noticed that with other paint pens. Maybe I should do like a bit of a comparison actually. But it is a really, really lovely range of colours. Unfortunately, they don't have like the primary colours. So I do really like the unusualness of some of these, but there's no red, orange and like a true yellow. I suppose you could argue that's probably not quite a true yellow, like canary yellow, I suppose. So but yeah, so I've been really like looking forward and enjoyed using them. I also swatched the white on black paper. If I can find it. Yeah, so I'm having so much fun playing with these, and I hope to do a sort of a more in-depth video of these paint pens. I just really wanted to give them a fair test before I start giving you sort of my like final thoughts, if that makes sense. But yeah, as I said, there isn't really the primary colours, so that is definitely missing. But they do have some really unusual colours in this range, so I'm very pleased with them. They also have chalk markers as well, like vintage colours, which I was quite interested in. But yeah, thank you so much to Watercolours for sending me these. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to get a lot more use out of them. And yes, so let me know in the comments below, guys, whether you'd be interested in me doing a video on them just as you know, using these on a page. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. So I've just added the white onto here because for some reason I could not find it for the life of me. So it is still a little bit wet, but as you can see, it is quite opaque. They do need a good mixing, but then so do most acrylic paints. Obviously, if they sit for any length of time, you know, you have to mix that pigment inside the pen to be able to get like a nice coverage. So whilst this is drying, I have actually brought these, so they are the Prang colour ones, so I will get those out. Now these were really inexpensive, so these are colour ones, and there is 6 in this pack. Now I have featured these on the channel a little bit, but I don't think I included them in a haul video. I used a purple for a background on Circle of Life, which, do you know what, I have got to hand, so I will just quickly show you. So it was a bit of a disaster actually. I had used a particular acrylic paint, like a cheap one that I got in the in an art shop, and I really wasn't pleased with it. So I went over with the purple, and do you know what? I'm actually really pleased with it. I quite like it. It's got the texture to it. Yeah, and it was really easy to work with. So so there is that one. Now I've also swatched them out on white paper, which, am I going to be able to find it now, guys? Let's have a look. So these are the colour ones. Now they are metallic. They have got a sheen to them, which I think you can see, and it will be interesting to see how they work on top of other things. So for stencils, I'm thinking that I could use these on top of maybe distress inks. Again, I don't know whether these are widely sold. I only paid £1 for them, so they're really good value. So yeah, those are those ones. So the other swatches that I would like to share with you guys is, so next to these, so these are actually the Bambino pencils. So let me just write that. So these are the Bambino jumbo pencils, and I had such fun using these on a Lulu Mayo page actually. So this is what they look like. Now they come with their own sharpener, which is ideal because you know, they are a thicker pencil. I think I paid about £10 for these. I will put it up on screen if I've got that wrong, but I do think they are good value because you are getting a lot of pencil. I mean, you know, there's a lot in there, and they sharpen really nicely, and I'm really pleased with them. I'm so happy that I've got them. I'm just thinking to myself, where am I going to store them? Like, I want them to be easily accessible to me, and obviously they can't, this box isn't going to last forever, so yeah, I do need to have a think about that, where they're going to go. Obviously if they go in a case, they're quite thick, so I don't really want to put them in like one of my cases that I normally use for my actual, you know, typical thickness of pencils. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these. So those are the Bambinos. Now I think I might have included it in a haul video before. I purchased a tombow set from the lovely Gem from the Colour Cave, and I was really disappointed because one of them was dried out. So what I did was I contacted Tombow and explained to them where I had purchased it and explained that, you know, it was dry. So they sent me a new one, which was so nice of them. So I'm really glad. And this case is actually quite good, so I might keep it for something. I'm wondering whether maybe like a paintbrush would fit in there. Yeah. So when I'm travelling, that'll be ideal, won't it? So yeah, so I have checked it, and yeah, it's not dry, so I'm really pleased about that. So I have got one of these. So this one here, I'm just gonna chuck it in the bin because there's no point keeping it. It's completely dried out. So yes, so there is that one. Now the next item is the Posca. Now these are the deep colours, these are medium, so I think they're a 3M, or are they a 5M? Yeah, they're a 5M. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to using these on a particular page. I think it's this colour that I really want to use. I have also swatched these out. I am hoping they are in this swatch book and not anywhere else, but could be wrong. Do you know what, guys? I don't think I have swatched them out. I think I was going to swatch them out on camera. I think that was my plan. So I will do that now, and we can swatch them out together. So I think these colours have been out for a little while, but I was waiting for them to go down in price, because I like myself a little bargain. So yeah, these are obviously your typical Posca pens. So yeah, so this one here is ruby red. In fact, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to write out all of the names just for ease, really, and then we can swatch them out together. So this one here is ruby red. You can see this is an absolutely gorgeous colour. So there is ruby red, and the next one is raspberry, Prussian blue. It looks sort of violet to me. You probably are not going to be able to see that, but it does look quite violet to me rather than blue. But anyway, we'll go with it. Beautiful. And ivory. Yeah, this is obviously Amazon paper, so I'm trying to be quite gentle. And this one here is the Cario Brown, I think that's how you say it. I'll be saying that completely wrong, I do apologise. Yeah, I really, really like these colours. This one here is deep grey. And then this one here is English green. Now, I was thinking about it yesterday, that actually, you know, having the different sizes isn't really that important, I don't think, because what I've done recently is, rather than, it was actually one of the Dowley Rooney ones, and it's got like a really, really thick nib. Now these are obviously slightly different, but you're getting a lot of pigment, a lot of paint in these, you would hope, because it's a bigger pen. And then obviously you can just use a paintbrush and take some off the end and go into smaller gaps if you want to. So so yeah, I am really, really pleased with these colours. I'm going to add these to my bin of sounds awful, doesn't it? Bin of Poscas. I have got quite a few. I'm going to leave the red one out because I do think I am going to use that on there on a page. So I'm going to leave those to dry. But yeah, I absolutely adore these colours. I'm really, really pleased with them. Now, so I'm going to zoom you out. Now, this book here, I saw this. It was reduced and it was on Amazon. It is not a colouring book, but look how cute it is. So it's Big Panda and Tiny Dragon. And I just absolutely love the artwork. The paper's actually quite thick, to be honest. But yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. So some of them have got colour on them, and then some of them are just black and white. But yeah, I just thought it would be, you know, I don't know whether I'll add colour to it, but I could do, couldn't I? There's no reason why I couldn't. And it's just got really nice words in there as well. So I am really pleased with this book. Yeah, I love it. It's so lovely to look at. So it's about it's like it's quite a meaningful book. Obviously it goes through the seasons. So it says here, the leaves are dying, said Tiny Dragon. Don't be sad, said Big Panda. Autumn is nature's way of showing how beautiful things how beautiful letting go can be. It's just really sweet. So yeah, so I got this one here, which I'm really pleased with. So there is that one. Now going, and it is actually a hardcover, so interesting book. Now I bought this folder for the purpose of my PDFs. Now yeah, I'll take this stuff out. So I've put some of the pages that I've already done. I have also slipped these in there because I need to organise them, and there's some that I haven't actually completed yet. So this is Lottie Ford's, which I did quite a while ago. Rita Berman's, which you'll probably all recognise. And so I purchased the lovely Mystic Art Mirrors book. Now my printer was having like a funny 5 minutes, so I decided to hole punch them on this side just because there's not much space on this side. So this is one that I've already done, and I just added some of the Art Spirits stickers to make it more Christmassy themed, because as you can see it does say for my Valentine. But yeah, there's an Easter one that I would really like to do. I haven't printed them all out just because my printer was being funny, so I thought, well, I'm just gonna wait and print out a few. And then yes, so this book is called 1 Year of Joy. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to doing this page here for Easter, because I just love the fact that she's got paintbrushes in her hair. I just think it's really sweet. And then she's got our paintbrush and the little instruments in her dungarees there. So I thought that one there was really sweet. But there's quite a few in this book, so it's there's 2 parts of it when you purchase it. So I did it as a download. So I'm just going to move these things out of the way and I shall be back with you. Now the next thing is not actually colouring necessarily related, but my lovely friend bought me this for my birthday. Now this is actually a puzzle, so it's called Aim Puzzle, and just look how amazing it is. So I've not done it yet, but I'm really looking forward to getting started on this. And they're in the shape of animals. I just thought it was so sweet. So I'm hoping to use this as inspiration for one of my pages from Circle of Life. So I'm looking forward to having a cup of tea and I'm putting this together. I think it's going to take me a while. I've got no experience with puzzles, not for a very long time. But yeah, I just thought it was really unique. And what a lovely gift. So yes, so those are the puzzle pieces. Obviously it's not something that I'm going to be able to do with my son because he'll want to eat them probably. So I don't actually know how many pieces, but it's got comes in a lovely bag as well. It's such a thoughtful, lovely gift. So that is Aim Puzzle, and it says preserved to the end. Now I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I've forgotten. So I brought this as a Christmas present to myself. So this is Carolina Kupakowska's Into the Forest, and this is the new postcard colouring book she's brought out very recently. I can't remember which channel I saw it on, but anyway, so yes, so I bought these absolutely beautiful postcards, which I'm really looking forward to colouring. Now it comes with a weekly planner, and yeah, it's such a lovely addition. And yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. I really like that one. think that might be one of the first ones that I do. And I just noticed it says here, healing is such a subtle process. But yeah, her artwork is just, oh, it's just beautiful. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was Lucy Just Adds Colour that did this page. It feels like forever ago though. So yeah, if it's not Lucy, I will put it up here on the screen. But yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really looking forward to colouring in these. And do you know what? I think that is it, guys. I don't think I have got anything else. If I've forgotten anything, I can always add it to the following month's haul. I have got some more of Deborah's paints on the way. So that is honeybee pigments. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting those. So the last few items I also bought from this discount store. So I got another fan brush, just as a spare one really. And then I also got some paper clips, some craft tweezers, which I thought would be really, really useful for my glitter. So the more chunkier glitter pieces, where I was ended up using one of these, and I think this would be better. And you know, I paid 69p for them. And then I also got some flamingo stickers. Whether I'll use them on my colouring books, I don't know. And I also got some llama stickers as well. So yes, so I think that is everything now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and drop me a comment down below. And I shall see you soon in the next one. Happy colouring, everyone. Bye.